Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally doing the part 2 of the TikTok challenge. Should have done it last week, but I got busy unfortunately, so I will be doing it today. So for today's emoji, we're going with the burger. I think it's a hamburger, could be a cheeseburger, I don't know, burger. If I had the editing skills, there'd be one here, but I don't, so there'll be one on the preview. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so now that I've got my setting powder on and done most of my face, I can get into the eye look. I'm going to first do the brown of the bun, and I'm going to use this dark brown from the James Charles X Morphe palette. To do that, I'm going to use a Morphe M433 brush. And once I do that, we'll talk. So, I don't know if I am the only one, because for some reason I'm the only one in my friend group, but who else has heard of this stupid ass super straight movement? No. Just because you date biological women over trans women, that does not make you super straight, that just makes you an ass. Because it's not even the fact that they would rather date a biological woman over a trans woman, is the fact that they full on rule it out. They don't even entertain the idea. It's effectively saying that because you are a trans woman, you are not necessarily a woman. And it's like, no, hun. No, that is not how life works. But yeah, it was so... I stumbled upon it on TikTok, and I'm like, how can TikTok just allow this on? Do they not monitor the content? Because it seems weird. It feels like they should. It's just weird. I'm going to use this lighter shade, this lighter brown, just to buff that out. But yeah, I sent it to my friends. I was like, can you believe this is where we are at with our society? And they were like, what are you on about? I've never heard of this. I was like, how have you not heard of this? It's all over my TikTok. And then they're trying to, defend it. No, this is not a sexuality. This is not a good thing. This is a bad thing. Really annoys me. Really annoys me. So that is that. I'm just going to quickly, get back into that lighter shade and just buff out the ends. So it's not super, super harsh. Boom. Now I'm going to get a concealer brush. I'm going to get the Morphe M124, put on some concealer and do that bit of... No, I don't know. I'm going to stop and then I'll join back when it's done and you'll know what I mean by them. Hopefully. Okay, so now I've done it, and whilst I was doing it, I figured out that it's called a cut crease. How did I not know that? I say this so many times to everyone off camera. I'm like, so I'm gonna do a cut crease, and then I put the camera on. I'm like, what? What is it? What is it? Tell you. Okay, but now I've done the cut crease. I'm going to dip into the Beauty Bay Bright palette in shade Hello Sunshine. This one. I'm going to put that on the inner corner out. This is for, I think it's for the cheese. I'm not sure. I don't look at the burger that much. Which might surprise people, but yeah. Anyway, back to this super straight rubbish. No, if you're friends with someone like that, please educate them, because it is not okay. I know I don't have anyone, and if I do, they get blocked. Seriously blocked. Like, this channel is for love and peace, and I don't have time for people being like, oh, I understand what trans women are, but I would never date one because they're not real women. Like, no, get off my channel. Do not stick around because I don't want you. Okay, I'm going to just take a random brush I bought offline and dip into the shade Cherry Aid. This one. Hopefully it sparkles because it looks like it's a shimmer shade. I'm going to put that here just after the yellow. And I need a bigger brush. Okay, another brush I just randomly bought off the internet. Bang, bang. Dip back into Cherry Aid and let's go. It works. Just dip it like that. Okay. So we'll blend it in so it won't look as harsh. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. I want to sit down and talk to someone who identifies as super straight and just understand where they're coming from because I don't understand it. It boggles the mind, I tell you. Like, I feel like I'm getting really angry about it, and I am. Like, I hope other people feel my frustration. Because I just can't. I just can't with people. Like, how can we live in a society where being super straight is a thing? So I just dipping back into Hello Sunshine. Just to blend them together. So yeah. Alright, now underneath me eye, if I can find the brush that I just had to do this. Again, it's just a random brush I bought offline. It says TTR win. So yeah. And I'm going to dip into Frosted Lime, which is the colour I used on my last challenge. And I'm going to put that on the under bit of my eye. I can't remember what this bit's for, but I know I need to use green. Don't know what to see it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I just want to sit down and have a full-on conversation with what is going on in their head to think that being super straight is actually more straight than actually being straight. Because as long as you are dating a woman, biological or otherwise, pretty sure you're straight. But why do we even have these labels? Because I know I've mentioned me and my friend are doing a play called Rotterdam. And one of the characters is obsessed with her label of being a lesbian. And she has to make a choice between dating Adrian, who used to be Fiona, her present girlfriend / boyfriend, or dumping her and going with someone she cheated on with. And I'm just like, why are you obsessed? Like, as long as you love someone, does it really matter what you are? Like, we need to get rid of labels, because labels are damaging society, really. Obviously, if you want a label, well, that's fine. I'm not going to say, you can't use a label, because then that's just going against everything that I believe in. I just don't believe that people should have a label just so they can separate one person from another. If that makes sense. If not, let me know so I can explain it better in my next video. Okay. Can't really see it, but there is sort of a green tint under my eye. I think we're going to get another brush. I'll get this thin brush. Another TTR wing brush. Dropped it. There we go. And I'm just going to dive into Labyrinth. This dark colour over here. I'm just going to put that just above where the underline is. Yeah, there. That's better. And just make that stand out a bit more. But yeah. I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, do you think we should have labels? Because I generally don't know. I mean, me personally, I like having the label of transgender just because, you know, I think at present more people need to know about transgender issues, transgender people, all of that stuff. And, you know, I don't mind standing up and being like, oh, I'm transgender, here's my issues, here's my opinions, here's all that. Because they need to be listened to, they need to be understood, and people just aren't listening. And in fact, it's the main people that are causing these super straight movements that are causing the issues. Yeah, I've done a silver green. I've sort of extended it just under the yellow. Okay, off camera, I'll do the other eye, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay eye pencil in my waterline just to give it a bit more dimension. See you in a minute. And this is the finished look. So off screen, I did do the under eye, the waterline eye pencil. I did a nude lip. Well, I say nude, it's brown, but I call it nude. And the other eye. And then I'll brush off all the powder. But that was it for today's look. If you liked it, leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more content. My social medias will be linked down below, so go and subscribe. Follow, share with your friends, tweet, all of that other stuff. And if you do look also inspired by emojis, please tag me in so I can see them. Okay, thanks guys, bye.